Welcome back, everybody. This is the Benjinator.
And this is your local lunatic, MadMike.
Welcome back to Let's Really Play Final Fantasy VI. So, last time, which was a while ago, we were a strange woman that went into a town in a magic Destructo robot, found an Esper, the Esper got destroyed, she ran away, she had amnesia, and some dude named Pikey saved her. And now we're trying to get away from the town because the guards are really angry at us. So, we are on our way to the Kingdom of Figaro. That's a real thing. Figaro is not made up.
Yay! Our first overworld random encounter.
Yep.
Like
Now
I've
you
said
all get
before,
to.
this is one of the Final Fantasies I haven't played, but I played enough Final Fantasies that I kind of know what I'm doing.
Oh yes, it's the. As I've said before, this is the Final Fantasy that people who consider themselves to be hardcore fans love to build up and talk badly about other ones, but it does live up to the hype, I think, for the most part. So, yes, we're going to continue down our merry way, I think. Walking down. Who knows?
I'm just wandering like a hobo because A, we're at an early level zone, and B, why the hell not?
Yeah, this is not the part of the game where you really have to worry too much about
random encounter death.
Yeah, they don't have Ultima, not yet. Once they do, though, it's a bad time for everybody.
Oh, that's a question I haven't posited. This isn't like 8 where everything levels with you and screw you, is it?
No. This is not Final Fantasy VIII where you have enemies leveling with you. Also, not like Saga Frontier where they do the same thing.
Yeah, that mechanic can be a little nerve-wracking in some games.
Oh yes, absolutely. No, the enemies in this game are quite static. They will not level with you. Which is good because I can't really imagine a bunny in a sack of lettuce being intimidating at later levels. It just.
Hey! This is the game series that made a goddamn plushy fig kill us all.
Oh yeah, that's true. Which one was that again?
The Tonberry.
Oh, the Tonberry, yes.
The most adorable and evil thing ever.
Oh yes, there's Tonberries in this game, but they don't call them Tonberries. They call them something else. All right, now we're in the desert. We've reached Saudi Arabia.
Saudi.
Yep. Now we're gonna be fighting a marauding samurai. Okay. Well, I guess that works.
It's like a land shark, but worse.
Yeah, I don't know if samurais technically maraud. They kind of.
Oh hey, these things actually hit. Neat.
You see, I have a hard time believing that this desert is that hot, where you have almost like 4 feet of mirage in the background. I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know.
I've only ever seen like a foot of mirage.
Yeah, that's
Death Valley.
I think maybe it's. I don't think there are any extremely arid parts of Japan, so they imagine that the desert must look. All deserts must look like that. Every desert's gonna have dunes and have 4 feet of mirage. I don't know. Oh look, there's a. I think that's supposed to be a castle. I don't know.
Looks like a temple to me.
Yeah, it looks like Mode 7. Right.
Hey, we made it to Figaro.
Figaro! Well, might as well head in.
Oh.
Or you can leave.
I was attempting to talk to the guards on the side of the house.
Oh yeah, you can't. You have to go there from a different direction. So you'll be able to go there, just not quite yet. Wait! Oh, he knows you. You can go in. Yep, it sure is. Now you can walk in.
Hooray.
Hooray. And now it's playing gallant music. Because, you know, it's Figaro Castle. Oh, look, you just went to the dungeon. Who's that guy? Terrorizing? Oh, no! Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot steal the clock. As fun as that would be. Bless you. As fun as it would be to terrorize the guards.
Sorry.
Woohoo!
Remember, kids, the first rule of SNES: go everywhere and poke things with sticks.
Absolutely. Look, there's a crazy old man. Oh, the engine room.
It's a moving castle.
Yes. That is very dangerous, apparently. That's the game's way of telling you, you can't go here yet. Please walk elsewhere, please. And that's the second please was definitely necessary. Oh, look, those turbines, which I'm not sure what purpose they necessarily serve. But they're there, and they spin. Hooray! Oh, yeah, I guess they want you to see the king. Well, that's doable. Unless the king is surrounded by Mad Oscars. Or, no, the Mad Oscars in this game, but you know them better as Marbars. Those things would be terrible at this point in the game. But I think in most Final Fantasies they don't show up until later.
That's because the game is not so cool as to make you fight those early levels.
That's true. I think all the soldiers say the same thing at this point until you talk to the king. Hello, king.
What up?
Uh-oh. They're talking behind your back already.
Did I send him an email? How does he know this shit?
I think so, yes. They do have email back in the Industrial Age, apparently.
Okay, well, at least he admits that he has no idea what he's doing.
Oh. Oh, this guy's awesome. He's a master engineer slash king slash guy with a ponytail.
God damn it.
Yep.
Oh, I thought this was going to be our Sid.
Yep, it actually looks more like the lead singer of Spinal Tap. Ed!
We're gonna go with Eddie here.
Eddie! Yeah, Eddie works.
Mostly because I've been on a Maiden kick lately.
That works, yeah.
How do we hit done on this? Is it
oh, just start. Yeah, you just hit start. There you go. Whew.
Eddie, Pikey, Tony.
I am Eddie, King of Figaro. I just don't know if that works. Calling yourself Eddie, the King of Figaro. I guess it's just because Edward makes a lot more sense. But Eddie works. Allies? Well, well.
Well, at least he's a gentleman.
Well, he is. I think, I have a feeling that his dialogue was a lot dirtier, and then, they translated it, and Wolsey decided, let's tone it down a little bit because it's 1993.
Okay.
Yep. Abilities. It'd be so much better if that was in quotation marks.
I kind of felt like it was.
Yeah. It can make such a difference when you have an ellipses or a quotation mark. One is a lot more suggestive.
Now we're into... Okay.
That wasn't that much of a technique, if you ask me.
Sleep when you're...
No, a normal girl would not have found him dashing. Well, maybe because he's like...
Is that the joke?
Well, I don't know, like, that was pretty lame on his part. I mean, I guess he does have money and a kingdom, so that would be...
He was trying to let the palace do the talking for him.
Yeah.
Which is not an unusual thing for a monarch to do.
True.
But, yeah, he probably could have gone with a little better than I'm dying to know if I'm your type.
Yeah.
That just felt a little needy.
I'm dying to know if I'm your type. It's moments like this I'm glad they didn't voice act the game, because that line probably would have sounded totally just like, cringeworthy. Unless they had Christopher Walken voice act him, then that just would have been even more...
That's the definition of a bad idea.
Yeah. I'm dying to know if I'm your type. What? Apparently you don't have the security clearance to find out that. I didn't know that Figaro had its own Department of Defense. I guess it does make sense.
If you're a nation state, you have nation secrets.
Well, yeah. Oh, this is a library. Yeah. You consider and read Dostoevsky. I think isn't that the backstory in most RPGs? Mage Knights. Silly people. What are you doing? I mean, seriously, is that guy just... Is he part of, like, the health inspector crew?
Well, they work in the library. They're probably librarians.
Well, yeah. But why is he calling scholars silly if he's a librarian?
same reason that archivists call research undergrad silly?
Oh, well, they're just slave labor in that case. Yeah, these guys out here are pretty much captains of obvious. Woo! Alright, check out the tower now.
Let's see what's in the room.
Well, there's a room. That's kind of helpful. Well, you can't sleep in that bed, unfortunately. There are places in this game where you can solicit free naps, but unfortunately not every place. Apparently they're...
South Figaro.
South Figaro, yeah.
South Figaro.
It's nowhere near here either, is the thing.
Well, Hawaii's nowhere near here either, but we still own it.
Well, that's true, yeah. It does make a lot of sense.
And this guy is obviously an imperialist. I mean, look at the funny hats he's making all those men wear.
Well, yeah. Clearly.
Imperialism, by the way, for those of you who aren't very well read in history, almost always involves really, really weird headgear decisions.
Yeah, usually something floofy in most circumstances. Not always, but that's usually characteristic.
Really interesting variation happens when you apply this to Catholicism, but we'll talk about that later.
Yes. Unfortunately, this, you can't have a rest if you like.
Yeah, sure, quick nap.
Why not? Oh, and you can hold down the circle button to run.
Thanks for reminding me, I keep forgetting that that's a thing.
Oh, that's fine. In the original version of this game, there was no run function, so I'm pretty used to it.
Oh, okay, he's just an idiot.
Yeah, but he does have a kingdom. I mean, that is going to get you some lady attention.
Yeah.
Let's face it, I mean, power's a pretty significant aphrodisiac.
Yeah, we can call it talking.
Oh, yeah. There are those ellipses again. I didn't even know this place had a high priestess. I've played this game a billion times and I've not found a high priestess. So it's possible that maybe she ran away with post-traumatic stress disorder or something. Edgar was just so unsmooth that that's what happened. Woo! Yay, and I get to check out the left turret. Hooray! Whee! Ooh, you want to talk to the old lady. That's what you want to do. He was such a nice boy. Oh, it's the Sicilian grandmother defense.
Oh, God.
Oh, look. It's, he kind of reminds me of the bad guy from Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I guess their dad's dead, or dying, or something. Youth! Brother! Just add in a sound effect there.
Tears?
Tears? What are these? Am I really human?
Oh, Hideo Kojima for all my voices.
Oh, look. Eddie's got a twin brother. Do not name him Alex. I know how tempting it might be to name him Alex.
I wasn't even thinking of that until you said it.
Actually, that's fitting now. I didn't think of that until about 2 seconds before I told you.
But, no. Yeah, no, that's the right name for this.
I thought you were going to name him Ryoga for a second.
No. Rocky Horror, Eddie and Rocky.
Rocky, oh, that works. Unfortunately,
Eddie's the older one who has no social graces, and Rocky's the big dumb one, because look at him. That's a big dumb looking guy.
That's true. Fortunately, this Rocky keeps his clothes on, as opposed to the one in RHCP.
I'm really neutral either way on that discussion, but...
True. Then again, fortunately with 8-bit graphics, there's only really so much lascivity you can show. I don't even think that's a word. Rocky!
That's just going to be fun.
Well, yes. Are you planning on naming one of the characters 6 question marks just for fun?
Nah, I usually avoid the punctuation jokes.
Well, yeah.
Who's this?
Oh, the little girl? Yeah. Wow, okay, so Eddie is officially close to sex offender status.
No. Just a tramp. I have no idea how old that little girl actually is.
That's true. She could be 17.
You have to remember, age of consent is 14 over in Japan. So.
Okay, so this is a fun fact. Remember guys, in a JRPG, an empire usually only has 3 cities, at most. And they're usually towns that only have 12 people in them each.
That's because cities are exhausting to make.
Well, yes. I understand from a programming point of view that it would be a laborious task. Definitely understood.
But the Empire always gets one continent with a couple of cities on.
Well, of course, yeah.
They may or may not have control over the wildlands outside that continent.
Well, yeah.
Usually it doesn't.
Fortunately, in Final Fantasy VIII, it's easy to dock the continent of Galbadia, as opposed to the other continents where it's impossible to get there with the garden.
Yeah. That's mostly because the garden handles like a fucking boat.
You don't need to sneak. Yeah, fortunately there's no penalty in this game for sleeping too much. There's no groggy
unlike real life.
status effect. Oh, you want to go north, by the way.
The engine room again, yes?
No, Eddie's back in his throne room. This is one of those parts of the game in RPGs where sometimes it's like you're wandering around one place that you can't leave, and it's hard to figure out exactly where to go. Oh, there's the Chancellor. You can tell because he's wearing a different type of weird hat. Oh. Well, that's a good way to do things. Actually, that's probably a lot better than most monarchies in modern
Well,
Europe.
it beats the 30 Years' War.
Yeah. For sure.
Listen, you were both born at about the same time. You're the oldest, call it as it flies. I mean, you know, at least there weren't 6 freaking assassinations like with the Medicis and the Borgias.
Oh, yeah. Italian Civil War is crazy. Your castle's alright, Eddie, but could use some improvements. Uh-oh. An Imperial Emissary! That's someone you don't want visiting you.
Yay! Evil David Bowie!
Yep. One of the most famous, Umatsu pieces right here. It took me a while to figure out the Emperor's, how do you pronounce the Emperor's name? I think it's Gestal. But I used to call him Gestual when I was a kid. Well, living out in the middle of nowhere has got its, yeah. Sand will get under your boots. Yeah, that right there is the definition of insanity. It's the Kefka laugh! Hooray! In all of its 8-bit glory. Sir Kefka. He's the only guy that can tell another country's soldiers to get out of the way and they'll listen to him.
So this guy is the Cypher.
Yep. Yeah, he's actually a little, I wouldn't say he's more sane than Cypher. No, he's definitely not more sane than Cypher.
Oh, okay, I have control of this guy now. I was just
control
trying
of
to
Eddie.
figure out what the fuck was happening.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry there.
Yeah.
Apologies if language is an issue. I use a lot of bad language.
Oh, yeah.
That's the internet for you, though, kids.
Whew. Alright. Yep. You sure are. What are you doing in my domain? If she was of no importance, he wouldn't be all the way here. Yep, absolutely not. Okay, minor value, no importance. Then why are you here, Kefka? You have no logic. I don't understand
Seriously,
you.
nobody sends a prime minister to catch someone of no importance.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, you don't understand. I wake up covered in babes every morning. I am the pimp king of pseudo-Saudi Arabia. This is just a thing.
See, if it was truly pseudo-Saudi Arabia, he would have some kind of head covering, though. Like some kind of really fancy hat, which he has none of. Oh boy, passive aggression. Hope nothing bad happens.
Okay, so we're going full mafia. This is a nice castle. It'd be a total shame.
It'd be a real shame if there was a fire, or there was an earthquake, or
an accident or something.
or your basement flooded. Oh yeah, now you want to go and talk to Pikey.
Well, I want to run into the desert and die.
Yeah, that's okay. That's the perfect example of like just kingdom propaganda right there. You just repeat something enough, and they repeat it. Both those soldiers are a great example. Figaro's got the best construction in the world, and we're allies with the Emperor. Yes. Missing a few buttons. Well, that's one way of putting it. Where's Tony? See, unfortunately, I've been watching too much of The Sopranos lately, so anytime Tony comes up, that's exactly what I'm going to be thinking.
Take her to her room.
Take her to your room.
I'd love to hit on you more. But unfortunately, I've got this nation that needs, like, governing and stuff.
See, unfortunately, you don't get to see Edgar plan's strategy, which would be kind of fun, but I'm fairly sure the strategy is like, let's have some pizza and just not think about this for a while. All right, now you gotta follow Mr. Pikey there. Woo!
Oh, so now I'm going to that room that they wouldn't let me sleep in earlier?
Well, yes.
Bunch of jerks.
Well, fortunately, it's not the dungeon.
True. That would make... Well, but we are going to the creepy basement. That's reassuring.
We are going to the... no, not quite the creepy basement. That's the other room. We are going to the right turret, I believe. So...
The Tower of Doom.
Woohoo! It's doom-tastic. All right. You get your own desk if you want to, plug in and check out the Wi-Fi in this castle. No. Yes, treasure hunter. That's right.
I am a professional.
Ooh, he's collaborating.
He's in the rebellion's pocket.
Well, yes.
He's been in the rebellion's pocket for a while. That being said, I'm basically his terrorist.
Well, yeah. I have a feeling I may have to insert the Star Wars theme song later on when I'm editing this video.
Crazy old Ben Kenobi?
Yep.
Yeah. He's one of our team too.
Yep.
Long story.
Well, fortunately,
I work for those guys you're trying to kill.
Well, yeah.
So why the fuck do you keep saving me?
See, Eddie is basically pulling a John Kerry. He's trying to pander to both sides.
No, you see, you were just being a pawn.
Yep.
We think we can use you as our pawn instead. That'll work so much better.
Exactly. Yeah, so he's kind of like... I'm trying to think of the proper analogy.
Oh, okay. He's not going to try and force your hand.
Well, yeah.
That's actually pretty nice of him.
Oh, yeah. No, Pikey's not the... he's not going to slap him in the face. He's not quite Tony Soprano. Oh, boy. Moral ambiguity.
Civil wars.
Yep.
Well, World War, actually, from what I can tell. The Empire is its own distinct nation-state.
Well, you remember the truism. In JRPGs, kingdoms are good, empires are bad.
Some kingdoms are good.
Yeah.
All empires.
All empires are bad.
Meanwhile, in the royal chambers...
Well, yeah. There's a couple of RPGs where there's multiple empires, but not a lot. At least in JRPGs. There's usually only one empire. Uh-oh.
Speaking of empires being jerks...
Well, he didn't flood the basement, he set a fire. Yep.
I just love this one little guy running back and forth as if that's helping.
Oh, yes. That's definitely helping. Oh, there's Kefka. Well, gee, I wonder how this happened.
Gotta be careful out here in the desert. Not a lot of firefighters.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You can move.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But first, let's try this.
Fire!
Well, at least now he's being honest about it.
Fire! Look, it's Beavis and Butthead over there. Fire.
Fire! Burn! Death!
Oh. Hey, Kefka.
Bring me the girl!
Yep. Oh, this
Why? You've already burned my house down!
This is textbook mafioso right here.
Yes, but you're supposed to break things and then threaten to break more things. You already escalated straight to the burning the house.
Yep.
You have no sense of pay.
Welcome to my barbecue. It's like Welcome to My Nightmare with a nice outdoor twist. All right, you want to go up now? Yeah, it's the same thing. Blah 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 blah.
Well, you're a jackass.
Oh, but now we get to execute the plan.
All right. Time to activate the death ray.
Yep.
No. I guess I have no choice.
All right. Yep. And now he's summoning chocobos.
And that choice is screw you!
Woohoo! How utterly delightful. Jump! Woohoo! And by the way, in 1993, this scene was totally awesome. Just so you know.
No, this is actually a pretty good chase scene.
Oh yeah.
For 2D.
And meanwhile, now the castle is going to be going into submerge mode. Submerge mode activated.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Oh,
nobody can defeat us because we can sink into the sand. Yep.
Hope they've got enough food to hold out for a while.
Oh yeah. I mean, unless there's something edible beneath the sand, but that seems to be doubtful.
There might be an underground river or something.
Oh, this is a nice lolsy moment. Uh-oh. He's sending the death bots!
Yay, these things again.
After the crew. And now we get to fight!
On chickens.
Yep. Our friendly chocobos. Alright.
They're
Magitech armor! Oh, we were riding these things just a little while ago.
I feel like now I shouldn't hold back.
Alright. Yes, you don't want to hold back. Oof. That was a pretty firm blast. Uh-oh. No! Yep, potion. Potion's your friend. Yeah, just double click. Oh, but there's a cutscene now. Uh-oh. Pikey looks like he's freaked out. Loaded for bear. I think I've heard that expression twice in my life. Magic. M-A-G-I-C! Magic! I'm finding it hard to believe that Pikey didn't notice this before. It's like you fought multiple battles together, and just now you're realizing that they use magic.
Guys, cut in the middle of a war here. Can we just grab her right now? God damn it,
it's like, hold on, guys, we're having a serious conversation.
Tony, where did you learn Kung Fu?
Sorry,
I have no idea.
Like, sorry, listen, I didn't mean to emotionally start.
Well, you're interrupting the whole battle. It's just rude.
Yeah, exactly. It's totally rude.
I'm the chosen one.
We can use magic, and we can't. And that's the only difference. You know, there's also the anatomical ones, too. But we'll talk about those later.
Pikey might not know that sort of thing.
True. Oh, she just winked at them, and now they're like, oh my. Yes. Swooning is bad.
Focus!
Alright, now go back to kicking their butt. Oh, use tools. Use tools. And use the auto crossbow, because that thing's awesome.
That sounds...
Oh, I should have had you buy some more tools later, but you can get them later. So, yeah! Edgar's awesome! Use a potion to unlock. Or Pikey, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, if the default name is Locke, but he's our friend Pikey for this version. So that's okay. Woohoo! Kick in the face. Unfortunately, you're in the back row for this battle. So yeah, you want to use tools again because it's always better than Edgar's regular attack.
There's no mana involved.
Yeah, there's no reason to ever have Edgar use a weapon. Like you can have like the crappy knife the entire game because his tools are always better.
Siege weaponry.
Woohoo!
Where'd you get that, eBay?
Yeah, I think Edgar seems like the type that would get a lot of stuff off of eBay. Probably by getting, like, the kingly discount or whatever. Oh, best line in the game. Son of a submariner!
What does Namor have to do with any of this?
For the PlayStation version, they actually updated the translation, but they purposely didn't change that line. Woohoo! Yeah, this is great, Pikey. This castle sunk into the sand, and you're being chased by Kefka. This means to celebrate. Now we get to meet somebody else. Oh, your boss is Bannon.
Mario Bannon?
Okay, so now basically she's being used by another faction. You got magic. We can use you. Yeah, you're definitely not human. Wait, she's having another freak out. At least this time it's not in the middle of a battle. Yeah, the Empire's gonna get you. Let's go find Bannon. Woohoo!
We know wise old man who lives in the mountain.
Yep. Ooh, South Figaro. Hopefully they don't have southern accents. Alright, so...
oh god, Chocobo!
Alright guys, so hope you guys enjoyed our installment of Let's Really Play Final Fantasy VI. So catch us next time. This is the Benjinator.
And this is MadMike.
See you later.